And welcome to Hot Seat. I'm Scott Mitchell. This is the 24th governor of the state of Oklahoma, Governor David Walters. Good to see you, sir.
Hi, Scott.
There's a move to, it's good to have you. There's a move out there at the legislature right now to make it more difficult for the citizens to get bills through the initiative petition process. You were the 24th governor of the state of Oklahoma. You know about initiative petition campaigns. Most people think this is a way to, a backlash to try to keep maybe recreational marijuana from getting on a ballot down the road. As chief executive of this state and as a private businessman, you've seen this. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm really disappointed that they would make it more difficult because Oklahoma already makes it very difficult to get on the ballot. We require more signatures and we provide a shorter period of time to collect those signatures than almost any other state in the nation. And I've always been proud of the fact that the citizens can, if they choose to do it, they can have direct ballot access, they can collect signatures, they can put on the ballot something that perhaps is popular but can't pass the legislature, maybe special interest has it tied up or what have you. And so this idea of saying, okay, every county now has to provide a certain percentage of the signatures and provide their allocation would almost make it impossible, given the current restrictions, to be on the ballot. And so it would wipe out this direct ballot access that citizens in Oklahoma have had for a long time, which brought us the lottery and parimutuel betting and all these other things of improved school financing. We passed a revenue bond issue. There's lots of things, good things that happen with initiative petitions.
Now, as governor, you know that there have been studies saying that the actual office, the governor's office as an institution, is weak because there's a lot of things the governor doesn't have control of that other governors have. As a governor, regardless of party, you think this is good for whatever Republican, Democrat, Independent is holding that office?
It is, because you may have a legislature that's just got you completely blocked up, or they may be completely dysfunctional. And we've seen some of that recently in the legislature where they can't pass revenue measures, they can't fund education, they can't properly fund health care. And so if you have that, a governor with the bully pulpit or private citizens or private citizen groups can go directly out and say, okay, let's collect the signatures, let's get 120,000 signatures. It's always a percentage of the last general election. And let's put this initiative on the ballot. And it might be statutory, it might be constitutional. Constitutional, you have to collect more signatures, and you already then only have 90 days to collect those signatures. So it's a real lift, and you've got to spend several $100,000 basically to get on the ballot. So it's not easy to do, but it's a very important feature in our Constitution, and it's something that we should retain and not, as this bill in the legislature does now, not make it so difficult that it would probably wipe the process out.
Now, a recent development, of course, is State Question 640, which makes it almost impossible, I think Republicans, Democrats agree, to do revenue increases. It doesn't work that way going down. You still only have to do 51. Do you think instead of restricting this, was there some thought that maybe the initiative process should be easier because of what's happened with State Question 640?
Well, I would think so. I think that a 90-day period to collect, 200,000 signatures in Oklahoma is a ridiculously short period of time. And as a result of that, you have to go hire lots of firms to go help you, and it makes it expensive. And so I think it's important to keep this, particularly because of 640, and we ought to look at 640 down the line. Maybe that 75% hurdle for tax increases is just too much.
Governor Walters, thank you for weighing in on this issue. Appreciate it very much.
Good.